Hey guys, Adam Trigger here, wagertalk.com. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope everyone has a great holiday weekend coming up this weekend. We are talking NFL Week 12, and we're going to be talking about the Bucs at the Colts. But first, I just want to make sure I had the special right. We have a great special this week at Wager Talk. No coupon necessary. It's 7 days of all access of your favorite handicapper for just $69. It's feast week. There's a million college basketball games. NBA is going, NHL is going. We've got football all weekend. The NFL playing on Black Friday this year. College football full slate Friday, Saturday, full NFL Sunday, and then of course we've got Monday Night Football. So a great time to try a 7-day package. I know I have a pretty high volume sort of week coming up, and I'm sure that's the case for other handicappers as well. So head on over to wagertalk.com, and no coupon necessary. It's right on all of our homepage. But Bucs Colts, I got to be honest, I don't have a ton on this one. So you can rejoice in the comments. This is going to be one of my shorter breakdowns. I know some people get on me for going long, but it almost looks too easy. And when I say looks too easy, it looks like this is just going to be a game with 1 million points that soars over. The betting public is betting it like that. It looks like it's all over money to this point. But I don't see sort of any other way this one goes. The Bucs defense is horrible, specifically their secondary. Gardner Minshew doesn't get enough credit. He's a really good backup quarterback. He's a professional. You see some of these other teams that have a quarterback go down and what they're stuck with. And so, but then you're the Colts and you've got a guy like Gardner Minshew who can come in, can run the offense, can give you a professional performance at the quarterback position. And I fully expect him to just torch this Bucs secondary. He's done it to better defenses so far this year. So why not be able to do it against the Bucs? So I expect the Colts to move the ball. But at the same time, like the reason I'm not just coming out and firing a Colts bet, because if you've watched, listened to my stuff all year, I've been sort of anti Tampa Bay almost all season long. The reason I can't just come out and bet the Colts is I'm getting flashbacks of Bucs Texans when I'm starting to break down this matchup. So I was fortunate enough to get a win. I had Texans on the money line a few weeks ago when they played the Bucs, but after giving my grand speech in that game about Baker Mayfield, how bad he is, and how I thought the Texans' pressure would get to him, he looked great in that game. And I think a lot of the reason he looked good was because the Texans don't defend the run particularly well. And the Bucs were able to get a run game going, and it really opened things up for Mayfield to make plays, which he did. That game ended up coming right down to the wire. It was a 39-37 final, one of his better games of the year. And, the Colts don't defend the run particularly well. So I wouldn't be that surprised if the Bucs are able to, get the run game going. And in turn, that makes things easier for Mayfield, who, when he's had time to throw, has actually not been as bad as I thought he might have been this year. So, I look at the number here, mid 40s. I'm not a huge totals handicapper. I almost never give best bets out on totals. But I'm looking at this one. It looks like we're seeing 44, 43 and a half right now. I would have, and this did move up a little bit. I think it was 42 and a half, but I still would have expected this one to be a little bit higher, maybe like 46 or 47. So possibly a little bit of value to the under. Not much here on the side for me. Again, I just don't trust the Colts enough. They're also a team that I've been more or less willing to fade this year. But I do think we see two poor defenses. I think we see two offenses that have the right sort of makeup to exploit the opposing defense. And for that reason, I would side with points in this game and the over. So Bucs Colts over. And if you like the free picks that we're giving out each week, please like and subscribe to our channel and click on the other videos on your screen for more free picks from Wager Talk Handicappers.